Thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos. I've got another unboxing video that I'd like to do for you guys today. The guitar that I have currently behind me in this box back here is a Yamaha LS6. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this guitar, and then I will go into the reason why I got this guitar, some of my thoughts about it, and I'll also do a little demo and review, share some specs about the guitar as to, again, the purpose as to why I purchased this guitar recently. So stay tuned. I'm going to go unbox this guitar and then we'll go from there. If you haven't already, guys, please take just a couple moments to like, comment, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. I really enjoy making videos that have to do with acoustic guitars, the specs, deep dives, all kind of stuff that has to do with acoustic guitars. I also really enjoy making saxophone videos. I play the tenor and alto sax, and so most of the saxophone content that I put on my YouTube channel is in the jazz world. So check out some of those videos if you haven't already. And again, guys, please take just a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate your support. This guitar is the Yamaha LS6M. I actually misspoke earlier at the beginning of the video when I said it's the LS6. I forgot that the M actually designates Mahogany. So this guitar actually has Mahogany, laminate mahogany, that is, for the back and the sides. I'll go a little bit more into the specs of this guitar and show you guys the back sides and the front and all that good stuff here in a moment. I just wanted to quickly show you the guitar straight out of the box just so you can get a feel for what it looks like. The box did have this, it looks like an owner's manual, as well as maybe some warranty information in there. It looks like this is just a little info card. It looks like on the Yamaha L-Series. It just says, since 1887, tonal perfection, incredible playability, zero impact pickup. And then on the other side, it has the model LS6M, the serial number, as well as a few other things. Also right here is the Elixir strings decal, just designating that there are Elixir strings pre-installed on this acoustic guitar. I'm going to grab my Blue Chip TPR 50 guitar pick really quick, and I'll give it a strum, and we'll hear what it sounds like right out the box. So stay tuned. Okay, it is not in tune. So I'm going to go ahead and tune up this guitar real quick, and I'll play some chords. I'll do a little strumming, some finger picking, as well as some flat picking. So that way you can get a feel and hear what this guitar sounds like. Here are some of my initial thoughts after unboxing this guitar and playing a few chords and playing some finger picking as well as some flat picking on it. I really like this guitar. It feels very similar to my Blueridge BR-143A with not only the size and the shape and just the feel of it on the neck, but also the action and the string tension feels pretty similar. These strings have that slinky feel, so as you can maybe tell in some of my flat picking songs I just played, I feel like I can bend the notes pretty easily and move the strings, so that's pretty cool. And I really like that aspect on my Blueridge BR-143A guitar. So like I said, this guitar is very similar to my Blueridge. It has a C-shaped neck profile, so the feel of this neck seems very similar to my Blueridge. And also the action straight out the box is pretty low actually, and I really like it. It's the low that I like. It might be too low for some other people or for some other players, but for me, I think I like it this low. It feels pretty similar to my Blueridge. Now I'm gonna check with my action ruler a little bit later to see what the action is on the 12th fret, but it feels like it's pretty similar. It might be a little too low for what I will eventually have it set at for the future, and it might be a little lower than my Blueridge, but I will say it feels pretty dang close. I felt like when I started playing some of my flat picking songs, it came pretty natural and pretty easy because it felt very, very similar to my Blueridge BR-143A. Which is a perfect segue. I'll go ahead and tell you guys the purpose and the reason for buying this guitar. And then after that, I'll go into a little bit of a review on this specific guitar, sharing some specs from the Yamaha webpage. Okay, so why did I buy this guitar? Well, if you've watched my recent Orangewood Oliver Retro Live unboxing demo review video that I did, I explained on there that I wanted to buy a guitar that had a solid wood top and laminate back and sides that was very similar to my Blueridge BR-143A. In fact, there are 3 specifications that I pretty much wanted to be almost identical, if not really, really similar. And those 3 things were the neck shape or neck profile, the scale length, and the nut width. So this Yamaha LS6M pretty much matches all of those specs. Pretty close. Even closer, I think, than my Orangewood Oliver Retro Live. I'll be sure to share the specs down in the description so you can check those out if you'd like. So as I said, I wanted to buy a guitar that was very similar to my Blueridge BR-143A. I wanted the scale length, the neck profile, and the nut width to be pretty identical, if not very close. And I also wanted the general feel and the sound of the guitar to be as close as possible to my Blueridge BR-143A. So that was the whole point of buying this guitar, was that I wanted a guitar that had solid wood for the top, laminate back and sides, and I wanted it to be very similar in sound and feel to my Blueridge so that I could take it outside and feel pretty comfortable with playing it outside and not too worried about the woods messing up from the humidity levels. Since it has laminate for the back and sides, it's a lot more structurally sound than an all solid wood guitar would be. And if you haven't checked out my other video where I do a deep dive in all solid wood guitars versus guitars with laminate back and sides, go check that out. I'll put a link somewhere up here or down in the description. And I kind of just explain what laminate wood is and the difference between that in regards to bringing the guitar outside with humidity versus an all solid wood guitar. So go check that out if you have a moment. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and run through all of the specs really quick on this Yamaha LS6M acoustic-electric guitar. Okay, the scale length, which is the measurement from the nut all the way to the saddle, is 25 9/16 inches or 650 millimeters. The body length, which is from right here to right here, is 19 9/16 inches or 497 millimeters. The total length 40 and 9/16 inches, or 1030 millimeters. The body width is 14 and 15/16 inches, or 380 millimeters. The body depth, according to the website for the specific Yamaha model, is 3 and 15/16 inches to 4 and 3/4 inches, or 100 to 120 millimeters. The nut width, which is from right here to right here, is 1 and 3/4 inches, or 44 millimeters. The string spacing is 11 millimeters. The top material, or the soundboard right here, is solid Engelmann Spruce with A.R.E. The back material is laminate mahogany, and the side material is also laminate mahogany. Now, if you're looking on the website for this specific Yamaha model, it will be listed for the back and the sides as just mahogany. And this goes for the majority of websites for guitars or information sheets that you see hanging on the guitar in the guitar store, the little tags that might have the woods listed. So typically what most places do is, if it is laminated or layered, as Taylor refers to it, Taylor guitars, they will typically just say mahogany, or they'll just say rosewood instead of solid rosewood or solid mahogany. So pretty much it's a safe bet if you're looking at the specs on a guitar and it just has mahogany or just has rosewood for the back and sides, it's most likely laminated wood or layered wood. The neck material is mahogany and rosewood. They have a 5-ply system for this neck. The fingerboard material is rosewood. The nut and saddle material is urea, U-R-E-A. The bridge pins are black ABS with white dot. The tuners are die-cast gold, TM29G. The body binding is cream and black. The sound hole inlay is abalone black and white. The pickguard is a tortoise pattern. The body finish is gloss. The neck finish is matte. The electronics is a passive system plus SRT Piezo pickup. There's no controls for the electronics in this guitar, whether that's the pickup or preamp or anything like that. There's no controls. So basically you just plug in your 1/4 inch cable to the guitar right here, and then you control the volume and the tone from your soundboard or from your PA system. The strings that come pre-installed on this guitar are Elixir NanoWeb 8020 bronze lights. It does read on the website that there is a hex wrench included with this guitar. I didn't see one, but I'm going to go back and look again in the case, and it might be in that little plastic bag that contained the user manual and that type of information. There is no case that came with this guitar. So if you want a case for this guitar, you're looking at spending anywhere from $50 to $200, even $250. If you're looking at maybe a soft gig bag or a padded gig bag, those might be more in the range of $50 to $100, or a hard shell case, which might range anywhere from usually around $100 to $200, sometimes even $250. Now that being said, I did purchase recently a case from eBay. It's called a Glary case, or at least the name brand is Glary. The case was actually meant for a classical guitar, but I bought it for specifically the Orangewood Oliver Retro Live guitar that I recently purchased. And like I said earlier, I also did an unboxing and review, a day 2 video, and I think a week in video of that guitar. I also did another video for that specific Glary guitar case, And if you want to go check that video out, I'll put a link somewhere up here or down in the description below. But the reason I bought that case was for my Orangewood Oliver Retro Live, which that guitar case fit that guitar perfectly. And I actually just took this Yamaha LS6M and put it in that guitar case, and it also fits like a glove. So I'm probably gonna be using that Glary case for this specific Yamaha LS6M model. So if you've already purchased, or maybe you're planning on purchasing a Yamaha LS6 or LS6M like this one, I will leave a link to this specific guitar case as well as a little more information in case you're looking for a case for your Yamaha LS6 or LS6M guitar. Now for the Glary case that I bought, I want to say I spent somewhere around $50, $60 including shipping from the eBay store that I bought my Glary case from. I'll put the exact price on the text right here and also down in the description. And I'll leave a link to that specific Glary case that I bought in case you're looking for a case for your Yamaha LS6 or LS6M guitar. Thank you guys again so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you haven't already, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would like this video, leave a comment down below, share this video on social media, and please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. I love making videos that have to do with acoustic guitars like this one. I like to do unboxings, demos, reviews, as well as maybe some deep dives and things like laminate versus wood, humidity, the proper way to take care of your guitar, all those types of things. So please subscribe to my channel, and that way you can see when I put out more videos. And like I said earlier, I also love to make saxophone videos on occasion that have to do with my alto or tenor saxophone, mainly in the world of jazz music. So anyways, thank you guys again for watching this video. Take care and have a great day. I wanted to give a shout out to Glary. Glary is where I bought this guitar from just recently, and they gave me a really great deal on this guitar. Normally this guitar retails for $619.99. They gave me a really nice discount, which brought this guitar down to $487 plus tax. So I'm very thankful for Glary, and I'm definitely gonna check them out for any future guitar or gear purchases. So if you haven't already, go check out Glary. I'll leave some more information to them below. They're not sponsoring this video, or there's no plugs or anything. I just am really thankful to them for giving me such a nice deal on this guitar. So I wanted to give them a little shout out.